Very good morning to you. Happy Friday. Oh, this is going to be an absolutely epic day. We've got some cracking products for you. And we're starting with the nicest rice papers I have ever seen. I said to Stephanie this morning, if this was a paper pack, I'd be buying at least 5 of them because I'd never want to run out.
I know you did.
You don't need to do that either. So let me introduce you to the team. First of all, I've got our Sam on cameras.
Hello.
There she is. We've got Amber producing. Hello. We've got Stephanie demonstrating.
Well, in a minute.
And you got me. So where can you watch us? First of all, you can watch us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and on our website, which is highlightcrafts.com. If you're going to shop with us on Facebook or Instagram, I'm going to show you a product, and that product will have its own code. What we're going to do then is you're going to type that code into the comments underneath the video, so shop and then the code, and that's going to pop that product into a basket for you. Then you're going to get a message to say thank you very much for your order, and within that message there will be a link. When you're ready to check out, and the sooner you do so, the sooner we can get all this product shipped to you. It's going to be a day today, isn't it? Then check out, but before you check out, make sure you log into your basket, into your account, because then you get those extra benefits of being a club member. So further discount, loyalty points, and on a basket spend over £35, free shipping. If you're shopping on our website, which is how I do it, I sit with YouTube on my TV and then I shop on the website. You can use the shop code, but you don't get a message. So I find the easiest way to do it is just go add to basket, like that. Click, 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 click. And that will pop it into a little red shopping basket that will appear at the top of your screen. When you're ready to check out, click on that basket and that will take you through that checkout process. But again, don't forget to log in. Right, we're going to do spin the wheel twice in this show. So the first time you're going to type the word spin into the comments, and we will spin the wheel at 8:45 and see which one of you is a lucky winner today. Right, shall we get started? Are you all right over there? You're trying to get that off?
Yeah, it's not coming off because that's how good the glue is.
I know. Yeah.
Blinking thing.
Paint over it.
I'm going to paper over it.
No, paint over it.
I'm going to paper. That's what I'm going to do because it's not. This decoupage glue is that good you cannot get it off. Blinking thing.
That's kind of the point, man. Right, let me introduce you to these rice papers. These are so beautiful. They are printed in-house. You're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. How beautiful are these? And because they're printed on our big fabric printers, when you put water near them, they will not bleed. Okay, they absolutely will not bleed. Look at the detail in here. This is what we've been talking about yesterday with Microcraft Studio, where you have layer on layer on layer on layer, and you build them up. So you've got like the postage marks on here, and then the borders, and then the butterflies and the script, and then the script goes a little bit further back to almost like a ledger, and then these absolutely exquisite florals laid on top. Aren't these stunning? This one, I mean, imagine your MDF with this, or your bottles, or your glass plates, or your jars, or your candles, or your home decor. Absolutely stunningly beautiful. So you're going to get that one. You're then going to get this one, which is, I mean, I have no words for these. They are just exquisitely beautiful. And as I said before, I'll be buying lots and lots of these because I would never, ever want to run out. But we also have something very special as well. So look at this. I mean, how the detail and the layers and the work that's gone into creating these rice papers is just extraordinary. I love the delicacy of the flowers. For me, it's like opening a horticultural book. You know, those gardeners book, those old-fashioned gardeners book, and they've got all the beautiful illustrations inside. That is what this reminds me of. They're absolutely divine. These are going all over my house. If I could have these in a wallpaper, I would. Look how stunning these are with that soft blue going into the light pink, into that deep dark red. You've got manuscript in here. You've got the faded out florals in the background. You've got little elements like little ephemera elements. Just incredibly beautiful. So those are your A4 ones, so you get 9 of those, and then these are like your postcard sizes. How cool are these? Literally, you could make a postcard. So you could do you'll find a download of a postcard. We can do a download of the back of a postcard, can't we?
Yeah.
We can make that happen. And then these on the front with the sentiment. Honestly, absolutely exquisitely beautiful. And what I love is we've done these smaller ones. So instead of chopping a bit out of a big one, you can literally take a smaller version of that that's been scaled down so it creates the correct ratio as it scales down. And you're getting all of those for $19.99 before your club discount. $19.99. That's crazy value for money. These aren't, you have to buy the rice paper and print your own. These are coming out to you like this. Honestly, the detail in this is absolutely phenomenal. The MDF that we bought you the other week, I am absolutely doing with these. I keep teasing you about a new launch that's coming next Friday. Absolutely going to use those with these. So get them now before they all go. I mean, we can reprint, so you kind of got, you know,
Yeah, but we've
plenty of
only
stock.
been
Oh,
allocated.
we've only got so many rice paper, haven't we?
We have, yeah.
Oh, is that then? Oh, we have, yes.
Well, we have because it's. Do you know how long it's going to take to get to us?
I know.
88 days.
88
How
days?
can I wait 88 days for anything?
Oh, that's not
88
fair, is
days.
it? Right, so Shop Shabby is going to get you your Shabby rice papers, 9 A4s, and then all of your smaller versions of them. I just think they're absolutely exquisite. These on glass trays, glass plates, or on your trays. Just divine. Right, Shop Shabby, $19.99. We also have it, this is the exciting bit. Well, that's exciting. This is even more exciting. Shop Artwork is going to get you the artwork download. So we've done them as Microcraft Studio.
So you never
I
run
know.
out.
So you never run out. You can design your own using these exquisite elements. And honestly, 62 files in the Microcraft Studio. It'll take up approximately 140 megabytes. But just imagine the joy you're going to have sat there designing your own. Absolutely amazing. And these will give you a starting point as well. So if you're somebody that's got, yeah, I could never design my own papers, you can, because we give you all that artwork and you build it and make it your own, which is really exciting. Shop Artwork is $9.99. $9.99. So for less than £30, you can get the Microcraft Studio and all the artwork and all the rice papers. Absolutely phenomenal. Right, Stephanie, can we see what's on this artwork, please? Do you want me to do the artwork here?
No, I want to do it.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, like this, who's going to get it first? So exciting,
Look,
guys.
Sam, show everybody that.
Look at that, just on regular inkjet paper. That's going to look absolutely amazing.
Have I got? Oh no, I took it off because I was doing. I took it off because I was doing. Sorry, everybody.
I
I'm
always
back.
forget to take mine off and you forget to put yours on. We're
No,
right
I had
pair,
it on. I
aren't we?
took it off because I was doing that scrapey thing, and I know I keep deafening people.
Oh.
Right. Oh gosh, look, guys. Vintage. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm going to just show you. I'm going to show you each of the backing papers, and I'm not going to apologise for taking a minute or two to do this.
No, absolutely
So
not.
first of all, let me show you. That's what the your index sheet will look like. But now remember, you've got these as A4 and A6s, but you can actually have them whatever size you want. So I could take that image there and I could be literally making it tiny. But I've got to just share this bit with you because you know what we can do with this. I'm just going to tile that because I need you to see this. And we don't do enough tiling in with our papers, but look at how beautiful that is. I mean, that's just stunning. Right, so let's look at what you get on this USB. So first of all, this is the first image that you're going to get, and I'm going to just move that out of the way. and bring this, and I'm just going to rotate it round so that you can see. Now we could set our page to landscape, but I didn't do that. What I wanted you to see, I want you to see the watermarks in the back, how dimensional this looks like. Those look like real leaves that have been laid down to give you the dimension. You can see the ones in the back. It's not flat. It almost wants to come out the page. So think about if you were using your foiling pen, I'd be foiling all these little tiny pieces here going into this. And as Mel's already alluded to, and Sam, can I just show everybody this bit? Because you need to buy, look guys, I know it's a bit of a purchase, but there's a couple of things on this show you need. If you haven't got gold leaf, you're going to need gold leaf, because wait till I show you. Using these rice papers on glass with gold leaf. Can I show them my little pot? You know my little pot I did? Look at this. Can you just see what it does? Look at what it does to that rice paper. I mean, that is just, you can see them. It's like the rice papers become metallic. I mean, we just can't get away from, that's what it looks like. It looks like metallic rice paper. Oh, my blinking heck, I've just had an idea.
Oh, my blinking heck.
I'm just going to have to show you that in a bit, because I've just had a brilliant idea. Heck. Right, so because it does not bleed, because it's been printed on the big fabric printers, this is what you can do. You can be taking this, and I know I'm meant to be showing you the USB, but I'll come back to that in a minute. You can be taking this. Welcome to my world. And it doesn't bleed at all. So I can literally, I've just gone around that with my water. I'm just going to pull this out, because you can now do 3D work. I can put that on top of that rice paper. So imagine what that is going to look like when that is glued on top. So you're actually building layers of rice papers now. So imagine doing that with these designs. So there's one of the backgrounds. I'm going to show you the next one. This one is my personal favourite. This one is absolutely exquisite. I'm really sorry I've got a grasshopper brains, but look at that. It's just, I can't think of anything other to say than it's stunning. Book covers, card fronts. That is literally your greeting card front. Your happy birthday goes up here with love and best wishes down there. Fold that in half and you've got your greeting card. I mean, it's stunning. Here's the next one. This one. Oh, look at this. It's got butterflies on it. It's got that gold element, those gold elements in it. These pieces. Look at this. Up here, the detail in them. And then it's got plaster work built into the design. And that butterfly, you can almost see the iridescence on the edges of its petals. And this looks dimensional. We're only on number 3. This is the next one. This one, I've used this a lot since I had it and we did it. And I'm going to show you into the depth here. So this looks very vintage. And this is almost like watercolour washed out. But you've got all the text in the back. And then I'm going to come on to this one. So here we go. Again, up here, let's just do a little round so you can see it. Wow. And the text, this is like you've got that old-fashioned etching. And then we've almost got like coats of arms in here. But then you've got the watermarks. And then you can see that it's a layered piece of paper that's layered on top. And the crumpled edges, and it's almost been creased here, but the flowers are left vibrant. And then we've got, here's your next one. And this one is, oh, wow. Well, this one just, it doesn't need anything doing to it. It's got the little postcard elements tucked in the back. It's got little tiny pictures just in there. You've got postmarks in. The text is just old, lots of it Latin, so it doesn't have to have any meaning in terms of, you know, being able to have to pull out the words. You can just put your own in there. And then here's this one. This one, is different little elements that are just built into here. But what I love about this one is the shadows. Look at the shadows in the background. Shadows here, shadows here. Then we've got almost like a little layer of papers. Again, you've got little bits of sticky tape in here. And then I'm going to come into this one. So you look at them and every single picture has got different elements and different features. So this one, the flowers, the background is very much right in the background and the flowers are very much in the foreground. So, of course, you've got all the other elements. So I'm just going to show you this one because this one's quite blue. And one quick thing, I'll just move that up. I'm just going to share with you what happens when you take these and you go into your effects and we just change the hue. Look at that. It's just gorgeous. Oh, they are beautiful. I would use every single one of those just as they are. We're literally just coming through. Now, there's a few colours I don't suit it, but come right through the other side and come here. And I'm just going to turn down that contrast. So we're going to keep the vintage feel to it.
Wow.
And then just make it a tiny bit more opaque and take down the brightness a little bit. And even on those brighter colours, they just look fabulous. But when you do stuff like this and we blur the background, imagine then going into the next files where you've got the images and putting all of these over the top. So you've got every flower cut out for you. I mean, Becky's done a fantastic job on this. Look at the detail with them. You've got the rosebuds, you've got the butterflies, you've got the leaves, but I love you've got so many leaves. You need these. And look at the elements, the little bits of the little creatures that are on, the little bits where they've had their lunch. You've got all of that in there. And then we come on to the backgrounds. And these backgrounds, wow. You've got background and text. We've got background and layered papers. You've got corners in here. These are there ready for you to be able to build onto it. Look at that one. Just cutting out. We could literally punch into elements of this. This one is just bringing you that really ancient text. Look, 1850 we've got on that date. Then you've got all of the postcards and you could be cutting into them, taking just individual elements. We've got just that shabby writing with those lovely little bits of decoration around the edge that just age the papers and make them look so much more. Well, this is just, it's just everybody just needing all these pieces. I love this collection so much. There's so much you can do with it. Come and have a look at what it looks like printed out. So, all your flowers, you can see the crispness of them. Now, if I was using my gilding, which I'm going to be doing, and my gold leaf, I'd be touching into elements of this. Touching into elements here, touching into elements here. I'd be going around and highlighting where it's almost like the sun's kissing the petals. And remember, when we get to the gilding, you're going to see colours in there. In fact, I need to do this with you because you need this inspiration.
A couple of questions. Sorry, Stephanie.
Yes.
Marina's asking, how do you do the gold leaf on the jar? You're going to show that,
I'm going to show that, yeah.
And also, Pauline asks, could you put a tea light in that fabulous glass that was rice papered and gilded? Would you use an electric one?
I would,
I would too.
Yeah, a battery one.
Yeah, battery one. That's what I meant.
Right. So I need to share this with you. Right. So I've just got to get a couple out. I was going to do this in a bit, but I'm going to do it now because you need to see it. So we've got these papers. Right, I'm just going to pick those. No, I'm not. I've got to get another one. I'm going to get that. And another one. There's another colour I want. Where are you? Come on.
Isn't this fabulous? If you want the artwork as Microcraft Studio, it's shop artwork and it's $9.99. Honestly, I'll be buying that and that because you get them printed to start with, and then you can continue your journey with them. I just think for $19.99 to get those three, these three, these, and all of these for $19.99 printed for you so that they don't bleed is absolutely extraordinary value for money. There's places out there where you pay $19.99 each for these, each row of three. This is extraordinary value for money. Don't miss out on these. You heard Stephanie say we can't get rice paper to print on for 88 days. So having them printed now, get them in your basket, add the Microcraft Studio in so you can then take that further on the journey. I'm going to redecorate all my hallway. I'm going to take all the artwork down and I'm going to do these all the way down. I'm going to decoupage them.
I'm going to change.
Frames.
I'm actually going to change my dining room, and I didn't think I'd be saying that for ages, but I need it to look this rich and opulent. So I've got gold leaf in my dining room. I mean, I'm a gold leaf fanatic. But I now know that if I could print these flowers big and put these over the gold leaf on the wall, that's going to look like... We watched this programme last night for a few minutes. I mean, I wasn't really listening to it because I was working, but Carl had it on in the background. And it was about the most expensive houses in the UK.
Right.
And this guy was... I'm going to say it. He was a right... One of them. I was like, seriously? He goes, this wallpaper, it was £1,500 a roll. And the lady that was with him went like that, went, don't touch it. I was like, what? You got...
That's not a home, that's a museum.
I know, but you want to go like that, don't you? Imagine having this on your walls and going like that. Oh my gosh, it's like amazing. Right, come and see this. So... with your gold leaf, look at how, so you've got all these colours. So I would put, you see that dark blue there? You get, so where's the black gone? You get the black. Look at that. It's got, because this has got like a dark blue lustre. Imagine that in parts of there with that blue. Imagine the copper here. Look at this. That. But these are the ones that I'm most excited about, the red on that flower. It's just stunning. And you don't need to do a lot because guess what we've got back on the shows? Look at this one with the red. Look at that there. You need the tiniest amount of this. And the silver is going to go with that white. Right, I'm going to show you the others because I haven't even shown you everything that you're getting on this USB. So, no, download. So, save all of this.
The thing you check out, you can be crafting with this afternoon.
You could.
Right?
Look at these.
I have a question.
Can you put that black? I've got to put that there. Look at that.
You know that product that we're launching next Friday?
Yeah.
And they do the printable sheets, right? Are they printable sheets? I know.
Melanie, why have you just put that in my head?
I know. Yes. Get them now. Do not miss out on this download, I promise you. This time next week, you're going to be really glad that you bought the rice papers and the artwork, let me tell you. You're going to be super excited about that.
Okay. I've just gone all cold and
so have I. Yeah, so have I.
So all of this, guys, is on that download. And it's this one, it's not about quantity, it's about quality.
Yep.
Because you will go into this again and again and again. How much does that look like it cost? It just is beautiful. Now, I've got a couple of ideas for you that I want to tell you about, and they're going to demo these. So first of all, we have got our glue pens back. So we've got the glue pens.
We have.
That's one. And I need one of those. And the other thing that we've got is we've got our Petal porcelain.
We have.
Right, I need that.
Okay.
Because What I want to tell you is, imagine that now you've printed these out, you petal porcelain them, and you decoupage them up and get dimension to them. That is super exciting.
I'm going to nip down the counter and go through some of this other stuff. And
then, can I have that glue pen, please? Any glue pens? And can I have some petal porcelain, please? And this, guys, please, please, please get this. Pardon? Yeah, please. I did think I'd got some, but I can't find it amongst everything.
Absolute chaos.
Sorry.
Right, so Shop Shabby. It's going to get you these beautiful rice papers. So all 9 in A4, and then all your little postcard sizes printed so they don't bleed when you put water around the edges. They're absolutely exquisitely beautiful. So Shop Shabby gets you those. Shop Artwork gets you the artwork, then you can create your own. So get these, be inspired, make your projects, and then you can sit and really, really play with these. Of course, you can print them off by yourself if you want to. Absolutely, nobody's saying you can't. You can print them onto your rice paper, onto your printable fabric. You can print them onto your sticker sheets. You can print them onto your regular pure print, your premium pure print. Can you imagine what they're going to look like on that?
Like velvet.
They are going to look amazing. Now, Carla did a couple on candles yesterday. She's made a little ceramic hanger, which is really sweet. Stephanie was using the sketch on top of them the other day. Yes. So it's been made into a cover for a book and a little coaster. How beautiful does that look? So you've got lots of opportunities to do lots of really stunningly beautiful shabby chic projects. Right, jars. I love these.
These aren't jars.
These aren't just any jars.
They're not.
These are highlight craft jars. Right, so jars. 4 jars, 2 large and 2 of the smaller ones. This is the size, is this the one that you used? Yeah. These are the size that Stephanie used, the little ones. All 4 of them. Shop jars with an S, $17.99. That's amazing. Imagine if you make and sell how much money you'll make on those from a bit of gold leaf and a couple of the rice papers printed off. That's going to be absolutely amazing. Shop jars, $17.99. Now, I have one of these left. If you want the MDF kit to make this all laid out with a guide to show you which piece is which that you can print off as a PDF, with matching SVG files to cover the outside, I've got one left. This is back in stock. And we've got one left. It hasn't even been on a show. We've just talked about it on social. Shop wardrobe. It's $22.49 with the plan, with the SVG files. Absolutely fabulous value for money. Imagine those on that. Isn't that ridiculous? It's so cool. And you can cut rice paper on your scan and cut. Just make sure your mats, and it sounds ridiculous, but sticky, because it needs to hold it in place because it's very fine, and then your blade will go around and cut that for you. So if you want that shop wardrobe, we've got one left. That's what it looks like when it's made up. Right, now then, leaf. Let's talk about this gold leaf, so shall we? Because this is what Stephanie's going to be using. So you're going to get 100 sheets of the rose gold, which is absolutely exquisite. Look at that. I mean, that with those papers is just like a marriage made in heaven, isn't it? So you're getting 100 14-centimetre squares in that, each with a layer of tissue in between to protect it. My top tip for using leaf is to use it inside a cardboard box with kitchen roll at the bottom, because any bits, instead of floating off into the atmosphere, go down to the bottom. Oh, wardrobe's gone. I knew that wouldn't last. Will go down to the bottom. The kitchen roll stops the static and stops it flying around. So you're absolutely going to get the best out of your leaf.
Can I give you another tip, please?
Yes.
Don't throw away the carrier sheets that you get between the pages. Save them, put them in a bag, because when you're working with rice paper, if you put it underneath the rice paper, when the glue is sitting on the top and going under the surface, the carrier sheet stops it going everywhere, but it also keeps it nice and tight on your rice paper.
Oh, now then. Oh, look. Yeah, look at this. Is that just done with the pen?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just little tiny
Look at
little
that.
tiny touches.
Isn't that just beautiful? Approaching 10% of the gold leaf. Right, we've got silver. So you get 100 sheets of silver. This is shop leaf. It's £44.99. You've got a £14.95 saving. You're going to get 100 sheets of the gold. So 300 across the three colours of 14 centimetre square sheets of beautiful metal leaf. Then you're also going to get your foil colours. So you get 12 different colours in here, 2 of each. And these are absolutely wonderful because you can just literally spot foil. So you're going to get 2 of the pink. You're going to get 2 of that love. I mean, that's a beautiful colour. That's such a soft, delicate rose colour. These colours couldn't have been picked better if we'd tried for these rice papers. You've got your green in there. I know we did, but we honestly did a great job, Stephanie. Well done. Then we've got red in there and silver. You've got that really nice bright pink in there, which as a small element would look fabulous. You've got some more gold in there. You've got more of a purpley pink. You've got like a rich royal blue. And then you're also going to get that lovely rose gold in there as well. So you're getting in total 324 sheets. Then you're also going to get your fine brushes. So for applying that glue, this is going to look absolutely, these are going to be fabulous. You're getting 10 of them in there, and some of them are longer, some of them are shorter, some of them are finer than others, but perfect for this, all with a little protector over the top. And then you get your foil leaf brushes, your mop brushes, and these are amazing. They feel so soft and so luxurious. You're just going to sit there and stroke them for a little while when you get them home. So all of that little lot is shop leaf, $44.99 for all of that. That's crazy value for money. Right, let me tell you about these glues. So you've got your matte decoupage glue from Cadence. It's a, I want to say a 90ml bottle. 90ml bottle. It's matte, so it's not going to put any kind of sheen on there at all. Shop glue, $5.99. If you want the fabrics, imagine these on bags. Oh. Aprons, those aprons we got.
Yes.
Those pinnies. Oh, that heck. Right, I've got a shopping list as long as my arm today, I'm telling you. Shop fabric decoupage glue. This is a 120ml bottle, $8.99. Shop fabric. We've got the shake and gilts in stock. So this is a bundle. Oh my word! Wow, I've just seen.
I did a deal.
You did a deal.
I know.
You're giving it away, right? So come and have a look at this. This is an amazing product. This is mica in the bottom of a solution, and when you don't shake it like that, and then roll it between your hands like that, and it gets all that mica agitated and through that bottle. Look how that's changed now. Look at that. Now, there's 2 brand new colours in here, one of them being bronze, which is that one. You've then got a very soft pearl. The pearl is one of my favourites for card making, home decor, scrapbooking. It's a very subtle finish, but you know it's there. It's lovely. Then you've got the silver in there as well. You're also going to get another brand new colour, which is copper. And then you're also going to get the gold. Now then, this is a crazy price, guys. This is shop bundle, shake and gilt. You're getting all 5 of them, including the brand new colours, for $24.99. You've got a saving of £12.48 on 2 brand new colours. I know. These with these papers are going to look absolutely stunning.
I need to show everybody this, please.
Can I just show the glue pens first?
No,
go on. Yeah. Go on then.
No,
go do that.
Because what's happened is I prepared this with my special glue to do my foiling.
Right.
This takes half an hour to set.
Right.
I did it at 5:02, so it was going to be ready for the demo.
Right.
But because we've talked so much, it's dried.
Right.
So this is what you do.
Right.
So can you see this scum that I've got here?
Yeah.
So your glass isn't ruined. You go in with a little bit of water, agitate it, get rid of that. I'm literally going to tip that into my paint thing. So that, and now I'm going to go in with a wipe and I'm going to clean this out and reset it and redo it.
Lovely.
So if that goes wrong, guys, that's how you put it right, because obviously you need to know stuff like that too.
Absolutely. Right, next one, shop pen. You're going to get 3 of these glue pens. I still haven't tried them in the scan and cut, and I apologise, but I will, I promise. Saturday morning, 8 o'clock, scan and cut club launches. The pens have gone.
They can't have gone.
They have gone. They've gone, Stephanie.
Right, we'll have more in a week. It takes a week to get them.
Oh dear. Right.
Got loads.
I know we had loads, but we haven't got no loads anymore. Right, now then, shop rice paper. So if you are going to be printing your own, you've got a pack of 20 A4 pure print rice papers. They're smooth. So where you get, sometimes you get those cotton slubs in there that when you pull it, you get this thick bit. There's none of that in these. These are super smooth. This is David's choice. He will tested lots and lots of different ones. This was the one that he preferred. Absolutely fabulous. Just through a regular printer, regular inkjet printer. Shop rice, $12.99. If you're buying the artwork, you need to get that. So a tip for printing on it is to get a can of stencil spray, put a little bit on a thin copy paper, attach your rice paper to it, and then feed it through your printer. It just stabilises that rice paper a little bit. Doesn't leave any residue on the back at all. So Shop Rice will get you 20 sheets of that for $12.99. Right, don't forget to type spin into the comments, because we're going to spin the wheel in 12 minutes time, Amber. 15% of the leaf is now allocated in people's baskets. Now this product you definitely need. These are amazing. Shop Dish, you're getting 2 of them. They're 33.5 centimetres by 17 centimetres. They're lovely glass. They bevel there, but then they're flat underneath where you need them to be, so they don't rock backwards and forwards. Just these in your lounge with one of those rice papers on the back and a couple of pillar candles, just plain pillar candles, or your jars with your scented candles in, is going to be absolutely exquisite. I'm stocking up on these because they're absolutely wonderful, and they're all finished properly at the edges, which is what I really like. So Shop Dish is going to get you 2 of them for $9.99. Now if you make and sell, you could sell those for the best part of £20, I think, with these rice papers. They are absolutely amazing. And then you can paint over the back of them, or, as Stephanie would do, put your gilding over the back. How opulent would that be? Right, let's go down this part of the counter now. So we've got a 4-pack, 8 straight candles. These have got an 8 hours burn time. They're 8 inches. So if you've got candle holders at home and you need some new candles, these are going to be fabulous. You can paint them to the colour that you want them to be with the Cadence candle paint, which you can also burn.
And there's new colours coming.
And there's new colours coming, which is fabulous. So Shop Candle is going to get you those for $9.99. Sorry, words went then. Now then, this Creative Special Glue. This is the one that you saw us using in baubles at Christmas, where we swirled it round the bauble. This is the one that Stephanie's going to use in her glass jars. Leave it to go off for 30 minutes.
No, you need to work with it before the 30 minutes.
Before the 30 minutes.
That's what I want. Okay. That's why I need to demo this for you guys.
Right, go on then.
So no, not now. No, but that's why I had to show you what happens after 30 minutes. What? No, it's fine. You keep going. I'm good. Going. Sorry.
It's fine. Then we're going to go to Shop Petal. Petal porcelain. This is a fabulous product. It's a fabric hardener, but it'll also stiffen the rice papers, right, Stephanie?
Yes.
It will. It's brilliant. You're getting a 250ml bottle. It's not very often we have this in stock, so it can be used on paper, fabric, ribbon, florals, etc. To harden, it gives porcelain look. After harden, acrylic paintwork can be done. It becomes transparent after drying, cleans up easily with soap and water. It's brilliant product. I'm sure Stephanie's going to do something with this as we go throughout the show. And then last but by no means least, is something I want to share. Oh no, I need to do this one as well. We had this on yesterday. So this is your picture framing set. So you're going to get 12 5x7 stretch canvases. So you can see they're a nice depth. I'm going to say that's probably about ½ inch deep. So you're going to get 12 of those. You're then going to get your 20 adhesive hooks. But then this makes me smile every time I open it because it just reminds me of my mum. Because my mum used to have a little picture framing business. Look at all these different hangers you've got in there. You've got your tacks in there. You've got your metal wire in there. You've got the pieces that you put on the back of your frames. I mean, literally could go out, buy some frames, put these in, and that's your artwork. Take the glass out, use the Petal porcelain, and you can start to decoupage those up. And the elements in there are going to look absolutely exquisite. So you could measure the flowers if you wanted to, print them off on your rice paper, and use those to decoupage over the top of your main picture. Absolutely fabulous. That shop hook, £17.49. Gets you all of that, which is just fabulous. And you're going to need something to put these rice papers on, right? Right, next one is this bond and seal. This is the set that has the glue in it. That means that after it's cured for 21 days, you can put those glass plates with the rice paper on through a dishwasher. How is that even a thing? It's mad, isn't it?
And it
so
does
in this
not
one,
come off.
and it does not come off. So bond and seal, this is your gloss. So if you want to shine to your finish, you've got your gloss in there. This is the matte. So if you want more of a vintage feel, use the matte. This is the one that will go through the dishwasher. This is the one that is your fabric glue. And this one will work beautifully with those papers because it's got that vintage finish to it. So if you want those, shop starter, it's $14.99 for all of them. So you can try all the different ones and then come back and choose the ones again and rebuy the ones that you love. Absolutely phenomenal value for money. Just before we go back to Stephanie, I just want to recap these rice papers and this artwork bundle because these are they're the nicest papers I have ever seen. They're stunningly beautiful. You've got layer on layer on layer on layer of design that has been very, very cleverly put together to come up with these incredible designs. These are printed in-house. It's going to take us quite a long time to get printable rice paper, this rice paper back in so that we can print more for you. Of course, you can buy your own rice paper if you want to and print them at home. But how wonderful are these papers? I mean, if you got that MDF the other day, these are going to be stunning. I want a weekend off, Stephanie, please, but still at work where I can just sit and play with these. Too. And then we can print them on your regular papers. You can print them on your fabric, print them onto your sticker sheets, do all those amazing things. Acetate, imagine these on printable acetate as a wrap around the front of a card. And then you've got all your postcard sizes. These are just superb. Please don't miss out on these rice papers. They are absolutely beautiful. Now, earlier on this morning, I said to Stephanie, if I was buying these as a paper pack, I'd be buying at least 5 pads because I'd never want to run out of them. Well, you never need to, because what we've also done, I mean, just look how beautiful that looks. That's just printed on a laser printer on a regular sheet of paper, but imagine that on your premium pure print or your regular pure print. What we've also done is created Microcraft Studio designs for you. So we've taken all the elements that are in those rice papers and we've put them together to create this wonderful artwork. If you want the rice papers printed, it's Shop Shabby. It's $19.99, and you've got you've got $19.99 for your rice papers, and you've got a £10 saving. But if you want the artwork, it's Shop Artwork, and it's $9.99. And look at that. All of those delicious papers, your backgrounds, going into your foliage, going into your compositions that you've got in there as well, so you can reprint again and again and again. Your flower heads, so you can create your own bouquets. Fade some of these back, create the shadows that are in there. The vintage rose that we launched with Craftmaster the other day, that artwork pack, that Micro Studio artwork pack, will work beautifully with this. This is where you start to bring all that different digital artwork from that digital library that you've been building, and you bring it all together and become a designer in the comfort of your own home. I think that's amazing. And for $9.99 shop artwork, this is going to be one you go back to time and time and time again. Right, my lovely, are you ready for us?
I am. I've got so many things to show you. I just need to do this. Right, so first of all, I've not taken the demonstrations too far because I need you to be able to see all the different things that we're doing.
I'm really sorry.
So
I'm
please.
really sorry. Quarter of this stock has been people's baskets.
Oh, of the
quarter of the shake and gilt. I'm not surprised. I'm really sorry. I promise now I'm not going to interrupt again.
No,
until Stephanie tells me I can.
No, do it. Pardon?
Oh, we do. Yes. Oh. Shop bundle $24.99 will get you all 5 shake and gilts, £12.48 saving. Right, we're spinning the wheel, Stephanie.
Yeah, and don't worry if you get a spin again, because that's where you get the best prices. No, not a spin again. Sorry.
Just
5.
Spin again, Anne. We've got to spin again. Oh, come on, give me a good one. Give me a good one. Give me a good one. Spin again. Blinking heck. I'm going to be here all day. Go on, go on, go on, go on. 3. 250 points, Anne.
Yay.
Yay. There you go. That's a good start to the Friday, right? Right, we'll do another one. Next one. Type in wheel. There you go. Wheel. Next one. Get that typing in. We'll do that in a bit. Right, Stephanie, I'm not going to interrupt until you tell me you can.
Right, okay. So, right, I just need to show you this. So, first of all, this, for everybody who's getting shake and gilt, just to show you. So, don't just use one colour, you need to use 2. So, I've just used, my first one was the gold, and the second one is the copper. So, I've just shook it earlier. So, and then this one, right. Right, now this is going to have to dry for a minute, but look at the luster on there. This one is dry. I've put Sam. I've put quite a lot on that one. I've put not so much on this one. Okay, so now this bit. So I took a sheet and the first thing I did was cut off the white edge. Then I've feathered this top edge. Okay, so the way that you do that, you'll be seeing lots of this. You get a brush. You take the edge of the brush and you go along where you want to tear. And the best thing about this is you won't get any bleeding from the ink. And you tear it, use your fingers to just tear against your fingers. Or the other thing that you could do is you can get a ruler and you can tear against the ruler if you want it as a perfect edge. So that's one thing you can do. Right, I'm going to show you how to make a little bundle of these beautiful candles that they're not going to go in candlesticks. They're going to go wrapped together as a little bundle of 3, and I would have them displayed literally on the side in my house. So you take off the top edge, and then depending on how long your candle is, mine's to here. So what I do, I get my scissors, and I'm just going to, because you need it to be exactly the right length. I'm just going to cut it to there. Now, because I know I'm going to do a few of them, I'll just take that bit off. I'm going to roll this over, and I'm going to roll it over again, because I'm a speedy crafter. And then, using that cut edge I've just got there, it's one stroke of the scissors down there, okay? They need to go in the scissors.
Sorry, Stephanie, I have a couple of questions. What is Petal porcelain, please? I'm late for work, but I can't leave till I find out. That's from Michelle.
Right, Michelle.
Stiffens, doesn't it?
It stiffens it. So what I've done is, you see here, that's like crunchy. This is starting to go really hard. So when I cut this out, I'm going to be able to decoupage my flowers. So I'm going to be able to create decoupaged rice paper flowers, which are going to go on the lids of my jars. So I'm going to do my gold leaf. I'm then going to gild my cork with gold leaf, and then I'm going to do a little display of 3D flowers on the top.
Lovely. If
Okay.
you want that, it is, Michelle, it's shop Petal and it's $9.99. You've got a 250ml bottle. What is the best glue for sticking rice paper down, please? Karen asks. That will be your matte decoupage glue from Cadence. Shop glue, $5.99. Me not interrupting, didn't last long, but I need to answer these questions for people. What glue do I need for rice paper? Same one, Hilda. That one. The matte decoupage glue. Or you can try the starter pack, which gives you a matte, a gloss, a dishwasher proof, a fabric one and a vintage one. That one is Shop Starter, $14.99. Jennifer asks, can you use the metal leaf on candles and can they be lit?
I would not recommend
I wouldn't
it.
light in them.
Decorative purposes only.
Yes, absolutely. Shake and Gilt you've just seen, Sue, hopefully. Stephanie's just demonstrated that. And just need to say, every product of yours I have tried has been amazing. I have been to a couple of your festivals now and I'm addicted. Amazing group who make you so welcome and have fun. Thank you, Alicia. That's a lovely comment. And that's for you guys at home as well, for making everybody so welcome. Right, I'm shutting it up.
Right, you know that flower I passed you that I put a bit of red on it? Have you got it still? Did you give it me back?
I don't know. Here, there it is. There.
There
You go.
Thank you. Right, don't worry, it's got a little bit of red on it. I can't get that off either now. Right, so what you do, I've got to do two things at once because of the drying times. So you put, not that one, you put your special glass glue in here. So you can pour in quite a lot like that because I use the palm of my hand. So you go push it up so that it's not going to leak and you go up to the palm of your hand to there. Then push your palm like that so it's not going over the edge. Then back on again, up to there, up to there. Then again, scrape it off before you come to the next part. Into here, like this, up to there, again, scrape it off. So I'm always, or nearly already all the way around. Up to there, like that, come to there, there. Have I gone the whole way around? Just double check that last little bit. Right, then of course, wipe your hand because you've got a bit of glue on it. And then this all goes back in the bottle. So you are going to use the tiniest little amount of it. Now, you hold it for a minute or two, get as many drips until it stopped dripping. And then once it's stopped dripping, you pop that down and it will start to go tacky. You've got half an hour work time. It's got loads of time. So what you do then, once you've done that, you'll get a little bit, you'll get a little bit of the glue that will be sitting the bottom. Pick that up and with one of your soft brushes, you're going to go, I'm going to get these brushes as separate, bigger packs because I'm finding I'm needing loads of them. Don't worry that you've got a few little bubbles in here because you're not going to see the bubbles when we do what we're going to do. Then you take your rice paper, whatever you want it to be. I can't use that one because it's got red on it. I need this to be perfect. I need. I'm going to go into one of my designs and I'll show you how I did that bit as well.
Mrs. H 999.
Yes, hi Mrs. H.
Glass glue. What's that? It's this. It's this special glue. So you're going to get 2 bottles, 100ml in each, Mrs. H, like me, Mrs. H. And then you've got shop double. It's $11.98 for both of them. So if you saw us doing baubles at Christmas where we opened those split baubles, put the glue in, spun it round, got rid of all the excess and then put glitter in and it all stuck to it, it's that. It's a really clever glue and it's brilliant for your gilding. It's really cool.
Right, so I am literally going round this really quickly. So cut yours out at home because you'll get really lovely effects. But I'm going to show you 2 demos in one here because this is something I thought of this. You know, earlier I went, I've just thought of something. This is what I thought of. And I was thinking, I need to do that. That would be brilliant. Right, best thing is I've done that. And look, it has not bled any of the ink. So that's brilliant.
Absolutely.
So I'm just going round here. So be a little bit more, I missed a bit. Be a little bit more careful than I am because I'm going quickly because I've just realised we've already an hour's gone.
I know, but we've got another whole
I
one.
know, but I need a day because I want to show you. Oh, I went round that one there. That's it. Not that one.
Alicia wants to know, can you explain why you were doing the inside and not the outside of the jar, please?
Because if you do the inside, what will happen is you'll get this metallic coming through the rice paper, so it looks like the rice paper's been gilded. That's why. And also, when I put that on there and I put a tea light in it, look at how it's going to look. Where if I did it on the outside, I'll get a totally different finish.
Yep.
And you're not going to see as much of the luster of the gold leaf. So that's why we're doing it. But that doesn't mean to say that you can't do it the other way. You'll just get a completely different look. And the other thing is, I think I might have told some of you this before. Years ago, I went into a very, very expensive London department store. And I saw some amazing decoupage glasswork, and it was literally thousands of pounds. I thought, well, that's never going to happen, is it? Even if I win the lottery, I wouldn't spend that. So what I then did was, so can you see I've rolled this in my hand? So I've rolled it so that I can roll it and I can unravel it as I go. So I'm literally unraveling that as I go. It's sticking to that glue that I've got there, just literally making that go there. Oops. So into here. Got it. Don't let it get too dry, because if it gets too dry, it will it'll be harder to work with. So do it when it's a little bit wetter than I've got it now, but it's still going to be fine.
Right, we've got some questions. Will I be able to see these products at the NEC today?
No.
No, unfortunately not. Helen 123459936.
Right, and the reason, Helen, is because not everybody can get to the NEC.
No.
We wanted to make sure the people who couldn't go to the NEC could still get something really good.
Lovely.
So
right, and the other one was, what glue would you use for the gold leaf? Asked Nikki.
You need a glue that isn't going to dry straight away. So, you need something that will stay tacky. So I am going to use my
special glue.
I'm going to use my special glue on my glass,
yep.
And then I'm going to use my decoupage glue on the other bit. So can you see now? Look at that. Look at it. It's brilliant. So it's stuck to my glass. I've got that lovely effect. Don't worry about, I've got a little bit there that's not stuck, so I'm going to just peel it back if I can. And this is what, and you can see, look, it was dry. So what I like about this special glue is, first of all, it's so user-friendly. I mean, it really doesn't play up at all. It's, look, it didn't have it stuck properly. It's let me peel it back and get it so that it's all perfect. Little tip, that bit up there, what I'm going to do there is I need a bit more of my special glue. Be quite generous with this glue, guys. I'm going to use my sanding block to just take that last little bit off. So I'm just going over the back of this rice paper, because the special glue will also work for gilding, but so you need a glue that stays tacky to do this. So just making sure I go over it. I can't wait to do this. It's so addictive, guys, because it looks so amazing when you've done it. I love the way that you've got the little feathered edges. So I'm just now checking that it's against the sides. I've got a little bit there that I think might have missed. Come on, let me see if I can get my brush under. Yep, there. Right.
And 10% of these jars now are allocated, and in people's baskets you're going to get 2 of the large ones, which is one of the ones that Stephanie's using.
Look at that.
And 2 of the small ones. Can we just show the small one that you finished yesterday? They all have the cork lids. It's underneath that wet wipe there.
Thank you.
You get 2 of the large and 2 of the small shop jars, $17.99. Julie Warlow says, oh, flipping heck, I'm going to have to buy the jars now, aren't I? Don't want to be rich anyway.
Look
at that.
So I'm doing these. I mean, then aquastone varnish inside, and I reckon you could use these as vases.
Absolutely.
But I just... Right, so now the next thing you're going to do is you're going to work with your gold leaf. A little bit of a tip. I mean, blinking heck, I give you all these tips and I don't do them myself. Get a little bit of talcum powder on your fingers. It makes a massive difference to this.
Stephanie.
What?
Glue pens are back in.
Yes! I knew
more.
we'd got some more.
Shop
I knew
glue.
we'd got them.
Shop pen. It's going to get you 3 of these tacky glue pens. They're brilliant. Carly, come and have a look at this while Stephanie's getting ready. Have you ever seen a glue pen that does this? Look, it's got a nozzle that when you press it down, it clicks and it creates a capillary reaction. Look at this for a flow on a glue pen, Carly. Ooh. Look at that. Carly's taken over cameras from Sam, so Sam can go and have a breakfast. Look at that lot.
I'm liking this.
Isn't that amazing? 3 of them. Shop pen, $9.99.
Right, are you ready for this?
We're ready.
Okay, here we go. Oh,
it's exciting.
It's exciting. Oh, so you're picking it up with your brush?
Yeah.
That's clever.
And then
that's
I'm
so
just
much
touching it like this. Okay.
Oh, look at that.
Look at it. Look at it. This is like magic. It's like blinking magic. But the best bit is, as that dries, it's going to come through those roses. Wow. So, make sure you don't get the glue on your brush, okay,
yes.
guys? That's important. And don't get frustrated if you get holes in it or anything like that. Thank you, you went on perfect. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, look in there.
That's beautiful, Stephanie.
Look at this, it's delicious.
That is delicious.
Right, so let's get you again. Because I'm not touching it because I haven't got talcum powder on my fingers.
Oh, is that
so,
the tip?
If you put talcum, because otherwise it sticks to your fingers and my fingers are all gluey.
Oh yeah, no, I don't want that.
So don't let that happen. Then we're going to go in there.
Okay, 10% of the jars are allocated,
can you
15% of the leaf, and 25% of the bundle is already allocated.
Look, guys, let's go. Don't worry if you get little creases in it, it doesn't matter. Anywhere that's already got gold leaf, this will just come off, but we'll get that off in a bit. Now, you need to be working, remember, relatively quickly because remember this glue will be drying a little bit. Now on other mediums, the other glues that you use, a lot of them will stay wet for a lot longer, but I've found this glass glue works absolutely brilliantly on these. So I'm just going to take another one. I'm being a bit generous with my gold leaf. Because I want it to be, anything that's left over, I'm not going to worry about that because that is all going to go into, I'm just going to get you right down there. Can you hear it?
You can.
It's just, so all the little pieces that are left will come out and we will use those. And then I need a last little bit. I've probably used over half more than I needed to here, and you'll see that a lot of this will come out, but I'm doing it speedily. Don't do this if you've got a cough because it goes everywhere. And I'm just going to put you there. I'm just going to get this last little bit down here. Right, now what I do is I will wait and see if any of this has dried and is not still sticky. So I've got little bits that I need to just touch into.
Sorry, Stephanie, Joanne's asking, could she use Tilson?
Yes, you could, absolutely. Absolutely, you can. This the reason that I love the gold leaf is because I like the way that Tilson's more polished.
Yes.
This is what I'm looking for. This is the effect I'm looking for. I want these creases in it. I want it to look like it's organic. Does that make sense? That there's, yes, we want it to look like it's got all this texture in it, and that it's a little bit worn and a little bit shabby, if that makes sense.
Yep.
Sounds like me.
It sounds like all of us. We're all a bit worn and shabby, aren't we? Right, so I'm just going to get these little bits off here. So I've got a little bit of work to do on the bottom. I'm just going to get this. Let me just rub my hand around the top of that. So I'm now looking at where I've got any gaps. So I've got little gaps. I've got a bit up here, and that's it. Now that's where my glue's dried. So I'm just going to go in here, and I'm going to get a little bit more of that glue. You can see there it's a little bit dried. So I'm just going to go back in here. Now there is something else that you could do with this as well, I'll do this when I do a different kind of demo, not today because I've got a plan for something I want to show you. But I want to tell you about it. You could literally now, if you wanted to, can you see how I'm filling in these little gaps? You pick the bits up. I've got some bits at the bottom. I could use those. If you wanted to, I could now put my glitter in this, and you could have a combination of glitter, or you can put your Cadence paints in and touch these up with different colours if you wanted to, or you can keep going as I am doing here. So this is just going to take me a minute or two to get it perfect to show you guys. Is that okay?
Yeah, let me do a recap for you then, because we've just hit the top of the hour and people are joining us all the time. So today we are launching our latest rice paper collection, which I have to say is absolutely stunningly beautiful. I mean, it's just magnificent. So you're going to get all of these pre-printed for you. So we print them on our big fabric printers that we've got in the warehouse, and they come off on these big sheets, so you can tear into them, cut into them, use your Petal porcelain on them. Amber, can you just help Carly with this camera, darling, please?
We're back to normal.
Oh, we're back.
Yeah, it
right.
just twisted.
Just twists, I know. So you've got in all of these three, which are I mean, honestly, if I was buying these as papers, I'd be buying lots of them because I'd never want to run out, but you don't need to do that because we have something else for you. Look at these as well. Aren't these just, it's like you've opened a really vintage horticultural book, and these are the illustrations that are inside. They're absolutely exquisitely beautiful. Then you go on to, imagine these on cushion covers, on your pinnies, on your bags, on your home decor, in your jars, all of those different things. Then you go more into the roses in this one as well. And then you've got them all as these fabulous postcard sizes. Now, all of these, I can't get my head around this price at all. All of these, Shop Shabby, $19.99. You've got a £10 saving on this. Absolutely phenomenal value for money. Really, really, really good value for money. So you're getting all of those. I'm not going to lie, I'll be buying a couple of those because I love the idea of just being able to cover all sorts of different things. Maybe you've got a little bedside table, just a little one, and you just want something like that. Maybe you've got a tray on your bedside table and you want that. Maybe you've got journals, diaries, notebooks. Make them look exquisitely beautiful. So Shop Shabby is going to get you that. Now then, we also have it as Microcraft Studio, which is super exciting. So you're going to get all the rice papers like that. So all your compositions that are done for you. So the same as the printed ones, but you print your own at home on the medium that you want and in the size that you want. You've then got the backgrounds that you can then start to build. Think of all those Microcraft Studio files that you've got, that you can put the overlays in and use the opacity and change the colours. Then you're going to get all the foliage elements so you can build your own compositions. Again, you can change all the colours of them, resize them, flip them, rotate them, do all those amazing things. And then we come in with these exquisite florals. I mean, These are just magnificent. I'll tell you what I'd be tempted to do with these. Print them off onto some of our printable shrink plastic, shrink them down, put an earring back on them and wear them as jewellery. Imagine this on a collar around with jewellery, like a choker, but with all these on. Absolutely fabulous. And the Petal porcelain will help you do that. And then you've got all the peonies and the roses in there and the butterflies. That little lot, shop artwork, $9.99. I mean, that's crazy value for money. $9.99 is going to get you all of that. Right, shop jars next. 4 jars, 2 large, 2 small, come with the cork lids. You've just seen Stephanie use one with the gold leaf inside. Think about your mirror spray inside these with your rice papers on the outside. How beautiful are they going to look? And I love the organic cork feel because it works perfectly in conjunction with those rice papers. Look, I mean, we couldn't have picked a better jar for these. They are absolutely fabulous. You're going to get 2 large and 2 small shop jars with an S, $17.99. If you want your sets of your gold leaf, you're going to get 100 of those sheets of rose gold. Look how delicate that is. And the tissue in between each one. Isn't that lovely? You're then going to get 100 of your silver in there. And you're also going to get 100 of that wonderful gold, which is the one that Stephanie's just used. You're then going to get 12 colours in this size sheet, which are lovely. So you've got that lovely pink. You've got a very delicate, softer rose pink, which will be exquisite. I mean, how beautiful is that colour? It's absolutely wonderful. And it's a really delicate product. But honestly, when you get used to working with it, it's amazing. And it doesn't take much practice. You just have to be brave with it. Just go for it. Don't overthink the process, I found, when I was using it. And once you get it, it's brilliant. You've got extra silver in there. You've got another different pink in here as well. So they're going to work really, really well with the colours that we've got in there. So you're getting 12 colours, 2 of each of those. You're then going to get your mop brushes. So you're going to get a small, a medium and a large one in there. And then you're also going to get 10 of your super fine brushes. Some of them have longer edges. Think about adding some of your paints in onto these rice papers as well. Those diamond paints, those metallics, those Doras. The longer bristles are really good for that because you get a smoother line. So all of that is shop leaf. $44.99 is going to get you all of that. That's a crazy price. Talking of crazy prices, this one, extraordinary value. You're getting the brand new bronze from your Shake and Gilt. You're also going to get your pearl, which is my favourite. I love that because it adds this beautiful iridescence to your projects. You're then going to get your silver. 30% of this is now allocated in people's baskets. I'm not surprised. You've got your copper, which is the other brand new colour, and you've also got your gold. This is shop bundle. It's $24.99. You've got a £12.48 saving. So you're saving a third on the price. That's phenomenal. These are just the best things ever if you just want to add that touch of metallic. If you watched us on Monday morning, which feels like a lifetime ago now,
it does.
when we had those big red roses.
Oh my gosh,
and
that
we used Shake and Gilt on one of those.
did.
That with these papers.
Yeah.
Absolutely unbelievably beautiful. Right, you want your matte decoupage glue for your rice papers. So that's your shop glue, $5.99 on that one. And these are the kind of things that you add into your basket to get that basket spend over £35, so that as a club member you don't pay your shipping. Okay, which is great. Remember, all these prices as well as before your club discount, plus your loyalty points, plus that free shipping if you get over £35. We've then got our fabric decoupage glue. So this is your 120ml bottle. This is great if you want to put them on pinnies, on bags, any kind of fabric, cushion covers, dresses. Carly, can imagine you in a dress with all this lot on. Yes, so shop fabric, $8.99. If you want to print your own rice papers, we have David's favourite rice paper. He tested a lot. This was the one he decided was the best. Pure print rice paper. You're getting 20 A4 sheets, a little bit of stencil spray on a piece of copier paper, attach it to your rice paper, feed it through your printer, stabilises it, as it goes through. So you've got all those. You've got glue pens. How are we doing on the glue pens, Amber? 40% of the back in stock stock.
Wow.
Is now allocated. I know, allocated and in people's basket. Shop pen, you get 3 of those for $9.99. Right, we come back here. You're going to get shop double. This is your special glue. This is the glue that you saw Stephanie use, putting those rice papers and that gilding flake inside. It's a really loose glue. It's a very, very fluid glue, but it remains tacky, which is great. So 2 of those, shop double, $11.98. And then your Petal porcelain. This will stiffen the rice papers, and then it will mean that you can cut them out and decoupage them so you can build up those pictures. I'm going to go and buy some really nice simple frames. I'm going to paint them with the Cadence, or I'm going to go to the charity shop actually and see if they've got any with decorative edges. I'm then going to put some crackle over the rice papers, and then I'm going to decoupage it up, and then I might use my Sirius or my Capella paste and a stencil and add more detail into them. Honestly, these are the most beautiful rice papers I've ever seen. And having been to Cadence, and Cadence rice papers are amazing, but these, the detail, and then to get that artwork, it's just fabulous. So, Shabby Chic Papers, Shop Shabby, $19.99. You've got a £10 saving on a brand new product. Shop Artwork gives you all your Microcraft Studio elements for you to be able to create your own compositions, bring all your other elements in from that digital library that we've been building together. This is going to be absolutely amazing. And please, please, please let us see what you're making with them. We have a Facebook group called Highlight Your Creativity. Please put your makes on there because they're absolutely lovely. Are you ready for us to come back, Stephanie?
I am, yes. So now I've just about done inside, so you can see I've made a right mess, but never mind about that. So I've just about finished inside. I've got a couple of little gaps, but now I need to leave it to dry. So the glue that we've got, it will stay tacky, but only for about half an hour. So then it will dry properly, solid dry. So please, please, you're going to need to work a little bit quickly, and it takes a gold leaf. This is a technique. It's not just a thing that we paint it on and that's it done. It's a technique that you're learning, and it does take a little bit of practice, but it's well worth it because look at this. Look at how that is going to come out. It's absolutely beautiful. And then you're going to end up with it like this. So when it dries, that's how it's going to go. Look how much more metallic this colour is. That's the effect that we're going to be getting, and it will come through the rice paper. So you're going to be able to see this. Now I've got loads of techniques I need to share with you. So what if for some reason we don't get back to this, I'm just going to put these little bits in because that's a good place to put them. If we don't, all I would do is very, very gently brush that, but I'm going to leave that probably a good half an hour before I come back to it. Okay, now I need to go back to the demonstration I was showing you a minute or two ago so I can let you see what I'm doing. So let me move that out of the way, go put all this back. I am just a mucky crafter. I can't say I'm not, because I am.
Happy you are, though.
And well, Carly, that's true. Yeah, that's a really good point. I'm a happy mucky crafter.
It's Friday.
Yay, it is a Friday. Right, guys, so we got this. So if you missed it, what I did, I cut the sheet out. I've then spritzed it with some of our shaken gilt to get this lovely metallic finish. And then we've shabbied the edge by using our some water, and then getting this lovely fibrous finish that we've got there all the way down one edge and across the top. I've then taken my candle and I'm just going to check the length. So I made sure that this cut length was exactly the length I needed. Then you take your decoupage plus. Oh, look, it's gilded my pen, my paintbrush. So I'm going to go up here, right across that edge. Now, you know when I said to you, save those bits, because look. So you're not going to get it all over your glass mat.
Is that the tissue paper from between?
It is. We've saved it. so we don't lose it. Right now, so we're going to go up here about there, and then you get your candle, you flick up the edges like this, so proper little flick, and you roll that to the flicky bit. They're all technical terms, these are. And you roll it, and you roll it into that decoupage glue. And then what we do, once we've got it rolled around the cup, these are going to look blinking amazing. Do you know what? This is going to be a great Mother's Day present for somebody. So, you know when you go into a really, really expensive shop and they've got little bundles of candles, and the candles are, so I'm holding it down firmly. I'm hoping I've gone round far enough. I don't think I have. Got to go a bit further round, guys. So I'm using the glue like water. So here, there, that's better. Right, so I'm holding it down really firmly and then going to tear against my candle. And I'm just hoping I haven't got a gap at the bottom. Please don't be a gap, please don't be a gap. Oh, I've got a tiniest little gap at the top. I'm going to have to deal with that. Oh, look at this. Put those little feathered bits up here so they disappear into it. So I'm using my decoupage glue, and I'm just going to show you that.
Look at that. Isn't
Right,
that
I need to
fabulous?
do another one because you need to see what happens when you get a pair. Right, so you get the thing again. That's that little bit that's missing from the top. I've got to stick you on. Who else talks to their craft stuff like me?
Me.
I talk to myself and my crafting. I'm all the time be good, be good.
Be nice. Do what I tell you.
Yeah, that's it. Keep it going. Right, so here we go. So let's get this again because we've got fluffy edge. So across the fluffy edge like this. So you get, so and this, well, what this does is it helps with the joints. So it means that you don't see the joins as much. Then up here, so get that all ready. Then we get my next candle. I come into here like that. Flick up the fluffy edge. So get your fluffy edge flicked. So this is all very technical terms.
Fluffy flicking.
Getting the fluffy edges up like this. So you can see you've got it right like that. Then we're going to come up here. There. So I'm just going to go like that. Roll it. See how good it is. Then once you're sure you've rolled round far enough, hold it down tightly. Just get it to start to tear. Get it to tear. Come on, tear for me. Be good. Be good. I'm doing it at a funny angle, so I'm just going to turn it so I can get more. Oh, I can get the pressure on it like I did. Actually, it'd be easier. Pick it up, actually. Yeah, it is. Pick it up. It's easier, guys. You know what I said about holding it down? Well, you might find it easy to hold it down, but I'm just finding it. And look. See here, you can't even see the seam. You can't even see it. How gorgeous is that? So now what you have to do is imagine that you've got four of these little candles together like this with a lovely piece of ribbon around them and a gift tag. And I would have that just sat like a little ornament or decorative actually in your candle holders. But aren't they just beautiful? So that's that one. Now I'm going to go on to our Petal porcelain. So I'm going to show you that.
Okay.
So
I have a question from Pam.
Yep.
Pam Fennell. So the
Hi, Pam.
smaller images on these rice papers here
Yes.
are 150 mil wide by 105 mil high. So each one is like that. And she's asking if they will fit perfectly on the candle that Carly made. The candles are a little bit longer, but you could put some candle paint across a band across the bottom and a band across the top, and then have your rice paper in the middle. Or if you're getting the artwork, Pam, you can make them whatever size you want, pick whatever candle you want. So yes, the printed ones are 150 by 105, but if you get the printed ones and the Microcraft Studio, because that's only £9.99, then you can have them on whatever candle size you want, because these would look amazing on really tall pillar candles, wouldn't they? Depends on the size of your printer as well, but these larger ones are, I'm going to say 295 mil wide and 210 mil high. So you've got really good sizes on those. They're cracking, absolutely fabulous rice papers. And then to get the Microcraft Studio, so if you want the rice papers, shop Shabby. £19.99 is going to get you all of them. So all the ones that are on this sheet, all the ones that are on this sheet, so all 6 of these. How beautiful are they? Oh, love them. Love them. They're beautiful, aren't they? Then you've got these. Wow. And then you're also getting that sheet of all those postcard size ones, which are just exquisite, aren't they? Aren't they just beautiful? I love them. Right, Shop Shabby is going to get you all that little lot sent out to you, and Shop Artwork is going to give you the ability to be able to create your own, as well as having those designs that you can print time and time again on the medium that you want. So you get all the flower heads, you get the beautiful distressed vintage backgrounds, you get more florals in here. Trust me, when you see what we've got next Friday, you're going to want these images because they're going to be absolutely stunning. And you've also got your leaves in there as well. All of that artwork, Shop Artwork, £9.99. That's before your club discount. It's instant because it's a download. There's no postage on it, and you can be crafting with it this afternoon. How exciting is that? Right, my lovely Stephanie.
Is it possible to ask somebody to bring us some glue gel, please, from our pen flare glue gel? I've just thought I need it, and I forgot because I want to show you something else I just thought of.
Okay.
Right, guys, I'm going to show you this. So I want to decorate this lid, and I want to show you the Petal porcelain. So what we're going to do is, let's not get that diluted too much. I'm just going to go into my Cadence, and so I'm using my decoupage glue, and I'm just going to cover the top of this cork. Now, cork is absorbent. It's not a non-absorbent surface, so you need to make sure that you give this a really good coat. And what I would do is I would give it a really thin coat and then come back and give it another coat afterwards. So I'm just going to make sure that that is going to be big enough. I think it is. So I'm just going to go round the top edge of this with that thin coat. And you can see, look, how it changes colour because it's absorbent. And I'm just putting that round the top of this. We'll have to put a little bit more around the sides but in a minute. But that's just to get us started like that. Then I've chosen this design because I've got a plan for this particular design. So I've taken that and I've put it on the top of my cork. Now, when I press it down, you're going to see some of the texture of the cork come through. But that's fine. You could gild the top of this if you wanted to, but this is about showing you as many different techniques as I possibly can. So I'm seeing that vintage sort of cork finish coming through. Now, the next thing, I want that band round the outside edge. I want to actually get that. So I'm going to pick this up and I'm going to trim just roughly the amount that I think I'm going to need to go round my cork itself. And then I'm going to just take that. So it's not dry. Obviously it's not dry yet. Thank you.
I just need to tell everyone 55% of the glue pens are now allocated and in people's baskets.
Right, and the reason you do it like this is because now I need to snip. I bet these scissors are going to play up. So, yeah, they are. So what I'm going to do is, you need to snip it, plan B, because my scissors need sharpening. I'm just taking it off. I can see where I'm snipping up to, so that's okay. Can you see how it's absorbed all that glue? Which is why I've put some on the top as well. So I'm just going round, and I'm only going up to the edge of where I did my my gluing, okay? So I've done it like that. I'm going to put some more glue on here. Let's get that glue back on. Again, it's actually probably worked out quite well then, because I hadn't put quite enough glue on. So there we go, that's it. Right, now we're going to go round here and round here and do it a little bit at a time. So I'm going to fold that one down and then fold the next one down. And because this rice paper is so forgiving, it will, oops, I haven't glued under there. It will let you fold it down and look at how perfect that is. So you literally get it so it's perfect. So, and actually fingers look like they're a good thing. All the tools we get, and you get your fingers are the best ones.
Don't forget to type wheel in the comments, because we'll be spinning the wheel in about 15 minutes time.
Right, and so you keep going like this. So keep coming, and then as you go, you can make sure that the top of that is perfectly covered, okay? So you're going to go all the way around. So I'm just going to do this really quickly. So you've got to bear with me if it's not absolutely perfect, but I need to get to the next bit. So, oh, this 2 hours has gone. It's gone like it's 5 minutes.
I know.
I feel like I've not even shown you half of what we can do. And we haven't even done a Microcraft Studio demo yet. I've got to do that for you, because I've got to show you. Honestly, it's just gone so fast. I can't wait for this weekend. Is that your tummy grumbling?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh my gosh. Carly's not had breakfast.
No, not yet.
Guess what we've got for lunch? We've got something nice for lunch, because we had it last night. We've got fried rice. Baked rice.
Annette Gilbert's saying, can you burn the candles with rice papers on them? No,
I would
Annette,
not.
No,
We'd say
absolutely
no,
no.
please. I think it's just better to... But what you could do, you know what you could do? You could get those ones that are...
Yes,
the
battery-operated ones.
and use those. They would be the best ones. Well, I'm going to try and see if I can find some of those for everybody. Right, I'm just going to get this bit off here, because when I put it back on, I didn't put it back on evenly, but don't worry about that. Right, so this will dry stuck to the cork like that. And as it dries, the colour, you'll see some of that colour coming back. Right, I've got sticky fingers, so I'm just going to wipe them, because I need them not sticky for this next bit. So this is the best bit. Right, so I put the Petal porcelain on earlier, and I'll show you how I put it on. Where is it? That's there. Okay, so what you do, you get your Petal porcelain. Now, you can squeeze this out the jar, but you're going to waste a bit. So don't squeeze it out. It's not a jar, it's a bottle. Don't squeeze it. Get a clean brush, please clean, because otherwise it will contaminate. Don't do what I did and get a bit of gilding in it. On here, and then literally you're going to paint it on. So we'll paint it on here. So push it in like that. Don't worry, it sort of feels like it's stretching it a bit. That's absolutely no problem at all. This product was made for rice papers. So can you see it's sort of gone a little bit stretchy? Don't worry about it being cloudy. That will dry like this now. Okay, this has only had a thin coat on it. So I put the coat on the top layer. So you can you see how it's made it? Look. You can put a little bit of it on the other side, and it will make it even more rigid. So while that is getting a little bit more drying on the other side, I'm going to just show you something I thought of earlier. So I'm going to take this piece and I want to show you that, you know, we've got this metal showing through our gold. So if we take our, I can't remember what I've got on what brush. I'm going to take my Decoupage Plus onto the back of my rice paper. So like this. So really push it in because we need that right inside the rice paper because it's got to pull the colour through. So I'm literally just putting it on like this. Now, okay, so that's there. Then I'm going to take a sheet of my gold leaf. I'm going to lift it on its carrier sheet. I'm going to lay this, so it's on the carrier, so it's still got the white behind it. I'm going to lay that down and I'm going to lay this over the top.
Well, Jackie Reed's already printed out the artwork and says it's amazing. I love that. Well done, Jackie.
So now I've got this. You haven't seen what I've done. I've made my rice paper gold.
Oh, Stephanie, that's amazing.
Fancy
Right.
pants.
Oh, never mind
Oh,
that. We don't need
you
that. Right. So now, don't do that with that rough brush. You need your proper your gilding brushes. That's why you need your gilding brushes. Oh, thanks. Thank you. Look at the difference between that. Just be gentle with it. Gentle, gentle, gentle. Right. There. Oh, I like it with the little tears in it. So that now with that gold, when that dries, it's going to dry like that.
Leslie Ellen says, Stephanie's running out of space on that craft desk. Glad to know someone else is just like me, ends up in the tiniest of crafting spaces because we get so engrossed in what we're doing. I think we're all the same, Leslie, honestly.
Honestly, we are.
We are really bad.
Right, so now you can make gold leaf rice paper. So then the other thing that I would do with this, I could be finding really special projects for this. So I'd then get my quickie glue and I'm going to put that underneath again because I don't want to have anything happen to this.
20% of the gold of the leaf collection is now allocated in people's baskets. I need to come over and have a look.
Look at this.
So pretty.
Stephanie,
And
you've
it's
got
not
shaken gilt on too. Look.
I know, but it hasn't dried yet, so you're not seeing this come through yet, which you're going to see when it comes through. But then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my glue pen, and remember, you've got these are really juicy. They're so juicy, but they're also so like delicate as well. And I don't want to work today. I just want to do stuff.
This is work, Stephanie.
Is it?
Yeah,
No.
don't tell anybody. But it is.
I don't get to do this very often.
I know you don't. But we will this weekend, won't we?
We will, because you and I and Carly, we're all doing stuff.
We are
Right,
doing
then I'm going to get a little bit more of my gold leaf, only the littlest bit. I'm going to place you on that. I think it might be a little bit wet.
Yeah, I think you might need to leave it to go tacky first.
I do. I've let it go a bit too wet. Never mind. Don't worry about it. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to doing that. Let's go back to our thingies. Where's my flowers? Yeah, right. So now you can cut these out like decoupage because we've made it, look, it's like paper. That's your Petal porcelain.
Stephanie, we've only got 9.5 minutes.
Oh, no.
We need to spin the wheel, and can we have a look at Microcraft Studio as well, please?
Yeah, right, I'll just do one petal, okay, so you
we
can
spin
see
the wheel
it.
now? Go on, pick a winner.
No, I can do it on here. No, I do it on here. Right, all you do, because if you didn't use Petal porcelain, when you did this, this glue would show through the rice paper because rice paper is absorbent, right? But what you're going to be able to do is build up your decoupage. I will finish this project and put it on Facebook because it will look phenomenal, right?
And Brian, you've just won 250 points.
Wow!
How exciting is that, right?
Friday treat.
I know, what a Friday treat. How fabulous is that? Right, we'll jump into Microcraft Studio because this has been super, super, super busy. And I'm not surprised because what an opportunity you've got. The worst thing about buying pads of paper is you always run out of your favourites, don't you? And it's so frustrating. And then you go back to try and find it and you can't find it anywhere because everybody else has loved it and they bought it all. So you've got your rice papers in here. These are absolutely stunning. They're pre-printed for you on our fabric printers in the warehouse. You're going to get those 3 designs. These 3 designs, aren't they just beautiful? Oh, I'm going to have such a lovely Sunday playing with these. Then we've got these 3. And then we've got all of these postcards. So 2, 4, 6, 12 of these postcard sizes. So the same artwork, but in a smaller, scaled-down version. Shop Shabby, $19.99. You've got a £10 saving on that, which is phenomenal. I mean, the price is crazy anyway, as far as I'm concerned, but £10 off. And then your Microcraft Studio artwork is shop artwork. It's $9.99. You get all of those compositions that you can print on what you want, in the size that you want, when you want, which is great. You also going to get your 2 sets of flowers, so all of these. Next Friday, you're going to be really glad you bought these, I'll tell you that for nothing. And then you've also got your foliage, and you've got your background elements as well. So you can play around in Microcraft Studio. If you haven't got Microcraft Studio, you can download it right now for free from highlightcrafts.com. It's an incredible program that you will fall in love with and lose days playing around in. It's brilliant. Right, Stephanie, are you ready for MCS?
I am, yeah.
Wonderful,
right.
thank you.
Backgrounds then. So first of all, let me remind you of the backgrounds. So this is what they look like. I'm not going to describe them in loads of detail because we need to get onto the demo, but you can see how beautiful these are. Then you've got the other backgrounds. With every one of them has got a different feature that will give you all the different luxury pieces. Do you know what? I'm so in love with this USB and this collection. I'm going to do a Facebook Live.
Nice.
I'm going to do something. I will put on my page when it'll be, because I've got to show you stuff, because I think I need to record some of these demonstrations for you to share with the tips, because because some of them take longer than half an hour. You know, we need longer time for them. So you can see here, you literally are just building all these beautiful rice papers. But the best part about it is, if you want, let's say for instance, and look at how it just doesn't pixelate at all. And I'm going to really go into that in really deep detail. And you can pick out the bits that you would love to be able to work with. So you are going to get 8 of these gorgeous backgrounds, and we'll go through them all in different detail. The other part is, I just want to show you this as a quick demo. So I'm just going to go back. We'll just need to pull out a little bit so we can see it. We're going to go back to this one, this page. And again, I'm going to come into it a little bit more, move that up a bit so we can do it. Now that's a really, really pretty design, but when you go into your images, you've got all of these gorgeous images. So I am now going to bring that image in, and I'm going to take it and I'm going to make it a little bit smaller, and I'm going to build it up. I'm just going to rotate that and build it. And one of the things that I do with my flowers to make sure that they don't look identical is I might stretch it a tiny little bit, or just, you know, just like that. So can you see how that looks different? So it now looks like that one's sort of turning a little, and this one is almost face on. So let's get that stretched a little bit more there. And then I'm going to get another one, because this has got so many beautiful blooms on this page. And what I'm going to do there is we're going to come quite small and I'm going to place it over the top, but we're going to rotate to the other side this time and I'm going to stretch that way. So you can see that if I now come into it, I've added 2 more of those gorgeous little blooms. And let's say we don't want that purple up there. Don't rebuild this from scratch. Do what I'm doing, build this and take it. So I've now completely transformed that design by just adding in that extra little bit of detail. So I'm just going to pop that there. I'm going to come all the way down here. Oh, in fact, that one would be, oof, look at that.
That's lovely.
Gosh, these are so good. So good. I'm going to bring you to the front. So let's just put that right at the front there.
Right, so to change the order, you right click, don't you, and then send to...
Or go up to the top of this, or go up, there's another thing. Well, let me do it this way. So right click,
Yeah.
you get a drop down, it says order,
Yeah.
you go bring to the front, we'll bring it right to the front of everything. It's like taking a sheet out from a pile and putting it in the front. If I say bring forwards, it only comes 1 sheet forward from where it's been. Does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely. We had a question. How do you do it? And I
okay.
found that if I can't find it on the top, if you right click on the mouse, it will be there. Like
Bring to the
flip,
front.
etc. That's the same. That looks beautiful. Those yellow flowers are lovely, Stephanie.
Because what you can do is you can go into layers and you can move your layers there.
Yeah.
But you can turn them on and off. But I wanted to just show you how from this collection we can go different styles. And so I've stretched it, but I've also made it, look, so look at how pretty this is. Then I'm going back into my files because I want to get a little butterfly in. And I'm going to bring that little butterfly over here. And I'm just going to, again, I'm going to just make that, let's go quite small. Just there. I'm just going to make him a little tiny one. And then this one is coming in. And he's going to be coming in this way. I'm just going to bring that in. Just over that flower. Just a tiny little bit. Like that. Now, what I want to do now is I want to go back into our rice papers. I'm going to get this one. I'm just going to rotate it so that we're doing a like for like. And I want you to see, that was the first one. That's what you're getting. Look what we did to it. There to there. There to there. So you've got all of these lovely little elements that we've put onto it. Right, now I need to show you something else. Right, this one here, I'm going to go into my effects and I'm going to come right down to where it says emboss and I'm going to turn it and it's going to go quite dark. That's controlling the amount of embossing. Don't panic when it goes grey. Then I'm going to do the width and you're going to see that embossing. Okay. Now I'm going to go into my colours and I'm going to put a little bit of, let me just think which colour I'm going to go. I'm going to go, whoops, I need to pick it up. Blue. I'm just going to test whether that's the colour I want. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to send that all the way to the back. And this one that's here, I think it is the blue. I think it's going to look good with blue. Yeah, that one needs to now go transparent. So I'm changing the opacity.
Wow.
So that you can see the texture.
That's amazing.
There. And I'm just going to line them up perfectly. Right, I know what's wrong. This one isn't level.
Okay.
So if I check that angle, I bet you,
Yeah.
it wasn't 190. It wasn't 90. So if I now put that in and line it up. So where's the edge? There. Look at
Wow. Stephanie, that's amazing.
So, and then you can do that with each of these as well if you wanted to. So you need to copy and paste it. Right click, come on. Paste. So you've got 2. One of them, the one behind, you go to emboss, and then you go to the width of it, and then this one's going to go over the top of that, and you need to pull this over to here, and I would need to cut that out, and then let's change my colour, so you can see how you can change the colour, and place this over the top, and then play with the opacity. But I just wanted to share with you what that looks like when you change the background. Now this one, let's change that blue. I'm going to take the blue out and add the red in. So I've made it really very similar in colour to this, so it looks super vintage, and layered that over the top. But look at that embossed background. So you could now work on that as the start. So let's go back into our files. I'm going to go into my backgrounds. I'm going to pick some pieces. So I'm going to use this one. No, I'm not. I'm going to use this one. And I'm going to go into my effects. And this is how you would build them. So I'm going to fade those edges. And I'm going to distort it loads, and we're going to make it smaller. We're going to bring that down here. I'm going to turn that at a bit an angle, and then I'm going to bring all of these to the front. So the best way of doing this is if I send that to the back there, and then I get this one, and I send that to the back. Oh, I need to send you, no, so I'm going to have to bring you forwards. Why won't you go to the back? Order, send to back. There you go. Right, like that. Butterfly. Right, now my flowers. So I've got myself a beautiful embossed sheet that I'm now going to start to build up with all of the different... How many minutes have we got left?
You've got about 4, but Amber would like me to do a quick recap.
Oh, I know. Okay, right. So I'll just do one last little bit then.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't want to cover that flower up because it's too gorgeous.
It is beautiful.
I'm just going to squish that down there. And then we'll go back into our effects, and I'm just going to blur the whole thing. And then we'll put a few more butterflies on. Copy and paste you, and put you there. And that one's and you're gonna be flying in a different direction, and you're gonna go a bit bigger. We're gonna go bigger. Which way do I go? That way. There, and I'm just going to put you there, and you just keep building it up. Honestly, it's fiercely addictive because there's so much we can do with this. This is just the start, and imagine having these embossed backgrounds and textures and everything else. I love it. I just love
that
it.
embossing bit is just phenomenal,
and then printing it out and gilding it.
I know, right? How amazing is that? And don't forget the parchment that we sell. You can print onto that. Imagine how beautiful that's going to look on parchment. Right, really, really quick because we're running out of time. Thank you for your company this morning. It's been an absolute pleasure. I will be up with you next with an outrageous outlet show where we've got some cracking deals for you on dyes. Then our Carly's up at 11 with Crafting with Carly. And then Stephanie and I are back at 12 with brand new card templates for you. And SVG designs as well, which is going to be fabulous. So we've got an hour of that, and then you've got another outrageous outlet with Carly at 1 o'clock, and that will take us to the end of our shows for today. And then tomorrow morning, Stephanie and I are doing a 2-hour special on our clubs. So Stephanie's launched her painting club the other day. I'm launching Scan and Cut Club tomorrow, which I'm very excited about. So join us from 8 till 10 for that. And then we'll have some goodies for you at 10 o'clock as well.
I have an idea. I could use these rice papers with the templates.
Yes, you could.
And I could use this with the templates.
Yes, you could.
So then I can show you all these finished samples finished.
Correct. There you go. Perfect. Right. Amazing. Thank you so much for joining us today. The ladies who have won points, please remember to email us, help@highlightcrafts. and we will sort out your points for you. If you want the jars that Stephanie's been using, that's shop jars. You're getting 2 of the large and 2 of the medium ones, both with those cork lids. I mean, we couldn't have picked a better jar to work with these papers because they just suit it beautifully. If you want your gold leaf kit, where you get 324 sheets of your gold leaf and gold, silver, rose gold, and then your colours. You get 10 of your fine brushes and your mop brushes. That is shop leaf, $44.99 with a $14.95 saving. And this, do not miss out on these. You've got the brand new bronze. These are your shaken gilts, brand new bronze, your wonderful delicate pearl, your stunning silver, your brand new copper, like a shiny new penny. And you've also got that gorgeous gold. All 5 of those, shop bundle, $24.99. You've got a £12.48 saving. That's crazy value. Thank you to all of you. Stay tuned. I will be up in about 4 minutes and we're going to have some fun and games and we're going to spin the wheel again, which is going to be great. Okay, have a lovely morning. I'll see you in about 5 minutes time. Lots of love. Bye.
No idea.